Oh,
hello, good afternoon. It's a bit wet. It's a bit sunny. It's a bit dark.
I feel like building a boat.
Building a boat?
Growing a beard and building a boat. Grabbing two of every animal. It is bucketing down here in Melbourne.
Isn't it?
And it's really unfortunate because we've got some magnificent events on.
That's right.
And it's not just MotoGP.
But it should be clearing up, shouldn't it? Hopefully.
Clearing up like a bad rash. We can only hope. Because we've got the team up at Bendigo, right? They're going to zoom in a minute, but we've got the team up at Bendigo. So we've got the Bendigo Classic, which
is an on-road race.
Which is an on-road race. And you might have seen that the past 3 years we've been there.
Yes.
And we're having this year off, but we've had the past 3 years we've been there helping out. But instead now we sent up the TFG factor, didn't we?
We did indeed.
And yeah, anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. But what did we do last weekend?
We went velodroming and jumping.
Didn't we?
We did indeed.
And how good was it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Pretty damn good.
It was pretty good, but we'll get to that after too.
That's right.
And what we've got in the studio.
Say hello. Hello to Nids.
Nids!
Tony P's on.
Tony P.
Oh, Brad's on. Brad's at the track, isn't he?
Brad P is at the track.
He's saying hi from Bendigo.
He's probably not at the track. I was been vicious rumours that Brad's curled up with 3 large pizzas and a box of Walker's donuts. But
I wouldn't mind that either.
That may or may not be correct.
Who else is on? Richard Rob, hello. Anthony's on. Brad is saying, nope, too wet at Airbnb. We ordered pizza and Walkers. I told you. So
there's
no rumour at all.
I've got a reliable source straight from the horse's mouth.
That's right. That's right.
And I do mean horse.
There you go. Jeff's on as well. Hello.
Jeff's up at Bendigo too.
Oh, look at this. Richard Rob's already guessing weights and stuff.
Is he?
Yeah. What's that got to do with? That's got to do with this. What is it?
Yep.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back. It looks like this rain has made our internet a bit patchy.
Might need to turn. I'm a bit excited. I might need to turn my mic down a bit.
Why?
Because I think I'm bleeding people's ears.
Oh, how about we do this? I'll push
Give me 2 clicks. There we go.
Is that better?
I'm better with that.
All right. Okay. Well, hopefully we're good now.
I've been limbering up and doing my exercises.
Ah, okay. So what do we need to know again? Make, model,
car,
weight, color,
year.
Yeah.
And
that's about it, isn't it? So the weight for this one will be on the plinth.
And a tidbit.
A tidbit of what? Knowledge?
Yeah. I want to know something about it.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. What shall we do now? Shall we call in?
I want to be entertained.
Entertained by calling in?
Before we step back to the velodrome, let's look forward to Bendigo.
All right. So Bendigo.
Let's get our worldwide correspondence on. Tony Gray.
And who's he with?
Yo.
He's with Tim.
Hello, brother Tim.
Tim.
Tony and Tim, the 2 T's.
And brother Tim repping the factory T-shirt and everything.
I know, right? He's taken it with much gusto. Look at him.
Yeah.
And so he's good. He's got a thoroughbred race weapon in his hands there, and I'm not just talking about Tony Gray.
He's got something else in his hands too.
That's right. What is
that? It's also a weapon. Brett knows that car very well.
That looks much like my beloved Yakomo RS 1.0.
That top plate
it's not mine.
Yeah,
it's not yours anymore.
You have, in fact, whittled on that top plate, haven't you?
I have.
You did the infill.
I did the infill and a bit of carving.
The carving.
Yeah.
So you guys are up at Bendigo Classic. Welcome. And unfortunately, you're not joining us trackside. You are cuddled up in your apartment.
Indeed, we are. The weather up here today has been exceptionally mediocre. It poured rain all night. We went to the track. Well, actually, no, we didn't go, did we? No, we didn't.
It was too wet to go.
It was too wet. We knew it was too wet to go, but Brad had already been there and posted up a photo of what it was like. So I thought, there's not a lot of point us going. I had another errand to run. I had to meet my wife halfway between here and Melbourne because I'd left all my medication at home. And when you're 107 years old like me, you need the medication. So 4 days without it wasn't going to happen. So we took that time to go down there, meet her, and then come back. We got back, and it was bright sun here. We and warm, like 23 degrees. Well, okay, there's a chance here. We drove out to the track, not far from Jeffy Biggs' place, as it happens. And it was sunny, and they were just super sopping up the last of the water. And I thought, geez, we could be running in half an hour here. And then Tim pointed out the impending storm, which arrived about a minute and a half later and dumped a veritable lake load of water all over the track.
It was flooding.
Yeah.
Flooding.
Yeah, I think it was like that 2 years ago, right?
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2 years ago, we had a similar thing on a Friday afternoon.
They've got a roller out there, haven't they?
They have
Sponge
got
roller.
the Super Soapy, yeah.
Yeah, they've got that,
Yeah,
but all of the time they've spent in the morning is just completely wasted because it was. We decided then and there. I said this was about before 1:30. I said to Tim, "Well, we've got to do the live cross, and there's no point doing it here because it's pouring rain. And just driving back here to the motel, there was flooding all over the roads. It was amazing."
Well, this is the biggest race for Bendigo for the year, right?
This is their marquee event, the biggest one, and it's really good that regional clubs do that. And I really hope that they pulls together. I know the forecast is better as the weekend goes on, but it is disappointing because I know TFG, he went up there yesterday, right? He was going to hit the track 9 a.m. He's going to be on fire, dialed in.
Yeah,
So-
but no dialage.
No
So
dialing.
we're stuck with
You're
that.
Dial tomorrow.
going to have to raw dog it, mate, straight into Q1.
It's quite possible. I mean, that'll give everyone else a chance at least then. Because without that, they'll be in trouble. One thing I was talking to Tim about on the way up here, what the Bendigo Club could do well to make notice to everybody of an important factor of this track. This is the first track that Oscar Piastri won a national championship on.
Oh, really?
In 2010, I know I was Nathan Tasker was race director and I was chief scrutineer. So I checked his car and I made sure if it wasn't legal, I fixed it. And he won his first national title here. I'd watched him do it and thinking, wow, how good is this kid? If only I knew how good he was going to be.
That's right.
So,
Well, he would have been like 8 or 9 then, right?
It was 9.
9.
That was winning
And he
races
just
all around the world.
walloped everybody.
Yeah.
And
Probably getting
this was a
paid
meeting. I
with
said
Just a
to
little
his
bit.
dad, I remember saying to his dad after he won the thing, I said, "You got something special here, Chris. You need to do something with him." He said, "Yeah, I'm starting to think that." Here we go. I'm not saying I spotted him, but I did.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm going to say
We'll have
that's
to
how
get
it
you
works.
and Vincent Steiner in the same room again and see if you can't be scouts for F1s. That'd be an entertaining show.
Yeah. I think that's possible. Yeah, me and Chris, we can sort it out. Not a problem. But
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And what are you racing this weekend?
well, we're both racing the same car, as is our good mate Johnny Dennis, which is the unbelievable giant killer, the Yakomo RS10. This one is your old one, which you've done remarkably well with. All that I've done to it is change the gearing and put in receiver and transmitter for Tim to use. Apart from that, it's exactly and a 21.5 motor.
That's right.
So my car is
That car was, in fact, that car did debut at the track last year. It was raced with a silver can.
That's right.
yeah.
BJ raced it with a
Driven
silver
by
can.
BJ.
Ibuchi. Yeah.
That's right.
So it's already
And
set
you-
up then. It's ready to
see,
go.
mate?
Yeah, and there was a moment where we tried something secret.
Yeah.
And that may or may not have been a 3S battery.
We put a 3S battery in it.
And it
And-
lasted how long? 1.5
That
laps?
was really fast for like 2 laps.
Yeah. And then the smoke
And
came
then-
out of it.
We completely
Oh, the smoke came out of it.
the Mabuchi because we didn't change the gearing at all.
No. But it was fast.
Oh,
It was
Jesus.
swooped up.
We're super fast with the 21.5s.
Note that down, Tim. All right. I think I've got
And
a
the
4S
didn't
here.
even pick it up.
I've got a 4S battery here that I use to power my tyre warmers.
No, so it was a bit of fun. So that car's seen a bit of action. That particular car's spent some time up in New South Wales. One of our lead drivers, Miss Bethany Cullen, up there. She's run it at Castle Hill, the indoor track up there.
Yep.
And then Tommy Huggin had custody of it after then. unfortunately, it was right in the middle of Melbourne winter, so he managed to rebuild it and prep it for me, but it never actually turned a wheel in anger for him. And then we put the Walker's Donuts body on it and debuted it in GT at G-Town.
Yes.
Been around.
Yeah, it's been around. It's got a bit of history, and it's really good to see it on track. And I love your one as well. I love the body shell that you've done.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah,
hey, look at that. We had that live in the studio last week, didn't we?
We did.
It
Looks even better on the car.
I'm very keen to see it on the track.
I'm super keen to see it on the track. And if they,
it's cool.
If they DNF you for having your windows tinted, then
I think we'll be okay. I do have
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
I've got a spare Eptron here
with me.
There's
no shame in the B main.
No, look, if I get it in the B main, I'll be very happy.
That's right.
Just quietly.
Well, you're going
to
be going against weapon Brad Patelli himself, aren't you?
We are indeed. And yeah, but Brad's not running an RS. He's running the MS.
He's running the MS.
Yeah. So
and he's not only is more than the talented driver, he's also quite the craftsman with his car. So
he does the things that we can't be bothered doing.
Certainly.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So if something happens tomorrow with Brad, can you fix this?
I actually was on the phone to Brad yesterday, and I said to him, I said, if you could do us a favor and sneak your way into the pit and commandeer your cars and check them over without you knowing.
He's in our tent.
He's in your tent. Well, there you go. That's all right.
Yeah. So that's not a problem.
Fantastic. Well, that is great news, guys. Well, good luck to you guys up there over the weekend. I'm sure you'll keep us entertained with your photos and commentary.
For sure. Yeah, all the best.
The
weather and performance.
Yeah, and I look forward to being entertained over the Facebook feed because
I'll try and
nuts and bolts package will look really good.
I'll try and throw some stuff on the live feed because I won't be doing anything because Brad will be working on my car, or if he's not, Tim will.
That's right.
Good. That's the sad side about being on the Hearns race team this weekend. You're going to do what I say.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
That's the best
way. You show them Grand Poobah.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm here for. Actually, I did a Grand Poobah just before.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. All right. You lot better go on and
have a great weekend, and I hope that the weather gods shine brightly upon thee.
I hope they shine more on you because I know where you're going tomorrow.
That's right. I'm going to probably the worst place on earth if the weather's bad.
Where's hope for sunshine everywhere?
That's right.
Well, according to Frankie, it's pretty bad down there.
Yeah, well, that'd be spewing because the MotoGP bikes will barely be able to turn a lap. Well, just be crappy conditions, and they won't go out while the truck's
What did he say, Tim?
FP1 is cut or something, or standing.
Yeah.
They haven't been out for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Wet.
Oh, well. Hopefully it'll be good tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the day.
Positive thinking.
All right, boys.
Take care, boys.
Cheers.
Good luck and stay in touch. Thank you for your time today.
See you, Beach. See you, BT.
See you,
Catch up. There you go.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
That was probably one of the best zoom-ins we've had, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Must have a pretty fancy laptop and good internet, and
good.
Usually us scratching around trying to find bikes and people
right.
screaming at phones and answering
No, they were all sorted.
completely out of context because they can't hear what we're saying.
Unfortunately, it's wet over there, but we went there when it was wet one year too. But it all cleared up.
Changeable, yeah.
Turned into a fantastic
day.
Being
Well, being like more central Victoria, the sun is brighter and stronger there. Definitely. And they don't have as much sea breeze, obviously, because they're a lot further away from the sea. So if the sun does come out this time of year, it will dry very quick.
There you go.
Much to his disgust, because then you have to go and do practice.
Oh, it's good for him. Track time is a good time. All right, let's go back to our comments. We've probably got guesses now, which means we're probably going to have to weigh this because I saw a weight here before. Now, let's have a look. I've got to squint really hard because I can barely see. What's up here?
Well, just don't play the race.
Oh, we got guesses.
Don't play the race card on me, mate. I'm not taking
Jaguar. It is not a Jaguar.
It's not a Jaguar.
Lid says Aston Martin 700 grams. 700 grams is too light.
I can confirm it is an Aston Martin, but what model is it?
He actually calls it an Austin Martin. Can we give it? It's a half-half.
Why not?
Why not? It's an Austin Martin. All right. DB7, says Tony P. It is not a DB7.
Did Tony P really say DB7?
He did.
I think he's been drinking.
Could be.
I think he's been. I think
Could
he
be.
knows very well that it's.
Craig
not a
Jones says
DB7.
118s, which is correct. Nid says a DB2 early one.
What constitutes an early one? But I can confirm it is an Aston Martin.
An Aston Martin?
Aston Martin. And yeah,
DB2.
Australians probably say it horrible, don't they? Aston Martin. And it is a DB2. But what year is it?
Yeah, what year is it? Do we know?
What did James Bond got? Aston.
Is that how he speaks?
Mission Money Printy.
No, that's only one. Only one says it that way.
Is it?
Yeah. Anthony says James Bond. But James Bond didn't actually drive any of these, did he?
What do you mean?
Not a DB2. He never had a DB2, did he? Or something else?
That's something else.
Or something else.
I know what it was. But
Yeah. All right, what else we got? Oh, that might have to do. There's a lot of comments. Jeez.
A lot of comments.
A lot of comments. All right, here's the last one. 1,100 grams. That's too heavy. All right, we've got a range now, haven't we?
700 to 1,100.
That's right.
It's in the window.
Yeah.
We're in the window.
Anthony has said Jaguar now.
Jaguar.
So that's quite funny, isn't it? Bring that.
Isn't it?
The Jaguar. The
That's
E-Type.
right.
All right. What have we got?
You better talk some more model stuff because otherwise it's just going to be a RC freight train today.
Is it? It's pretty big news in the Bandai front.
Pretty big news in the RC front.
Oh, wow.
I'll let you get away with your plastic models.
You will?
What have
How
you
about
got?
this?
I don't know, but I want to be entertained.
These are the brand new kits that have been released corresponding with the brand new Netflix Gundam series, which I started watching yesterday.
And I don't mean to speak poorly of the supply chain, but it worked out.
It did.
They were in store
Just before.
the day of the release of the Netflix series.
That's it.
I don't know how they did it because they don't even know what shoes they're wearing most days.
That's right.
But they did this.
So the release of this kit, or these two kits, corresponds with Japan as well. So they had their series start yesterday as well on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a worldwide release, I imagine,
right.
somewhat.
That's right. This is Gundam Requiem for Vengeance. And it's actually seen from the opposing side, I guess.
How do you know that? Have you
Because I watched it.
Did you?
I watched two episodes last night.
Is it good?
It's interesting. It's got the computer graphic type animation, like the old school games, right?
I've never watched Gundam, but this I think I might start.
It's pretty gruesome. There's a bit of blood. There's a bit of guts.
Isn't it anime?
No, it's CG. So it looks realistic.
It's not like Squid Games.
No. It's not. It's not live. but it's amazing. The effects and everything. It is quite amazing, and it's quite involved with. I don't know. It's quite dramatic.
Did you get your mech on?
Yeah.
Did you get inspired?
I was focused.
Well,
I was focused because I've never been able to watch Gundam before. Like the original Gundam is also on Netflix, and I haven't been able to sit through it.
I never have seen a single episode, and it just intimidates me because there's thousands upon thousands.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. But I think I could start with this.
If you're going to start, this is probably not a bad place.
I reckon, because it's modern and it's easily accessible, and you can discuss it with other people who haven't seen it before.
And we got like 45 of each of these on day one. Yep. And I love it when we get Gundam because the Gundam guys and gals are unlike the other departments, and they just like full warehouse, don't they?
Yeah.
It's like going to DFO. There's Gundam this, there's action bases, there's markers.
That's right. And it's all, it's all related. And we've got the Zaku, which is the protagonist. And then you got the Gundam, which has appeared, which seems like the baddie. And it's normally the other way around.
I want to do this one.
Yeah?
Yep. I like it. I like this one.
Brand new. So HGs.
This one. I like this one.
Yeah, it's pretty mean looking.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. So we got them now.
I might have to
get in quick because I think
I might have to speak to Vince and get one ready for Model Expo 2024.
Why not? Make sure he signs it in your name, right? There
Fantastic. New Gundams.
Yep.
It's a Gundam.
Spanking new, and check it out on Netflix.
It's a Gundam gangbang.
Yep. That's it. What else we got? You got anything? Or you want me to keep going?
What else you got there?
Hey, how about we talk about what we did last week?
All right.
Yeah? I got a little video.
Let's wind it back.
All right. Where were we last week?
Velodrome 2.0 and
it.
2 million views. Have you seen that?
I saw the 2 million views.
Now, usually when I say BJ's gone viral, completely different. It's usually,
that's right. Normally coughing and stuff.
A nasty scratch.
Yep.
Big rash.
Yep.
Bit of dead oil on a wire brush.
That's right.
But when you
bit of mucus.
But when we go viral on Insta, it's a good thing.
Yeah, 2 million views. So thank you very much. So that was the video that we took of the rocket car that went at the beginning of this year. So the Panda Time car.
Panda Time car.
With the big rockets.
I didn't bring it in because it's quite awkward.
Yeah,
we had it in
that's fine. That's fine. But you'll see a little bit of it here anyway.
And
so
we have got plenty more of content to edit.
Yes.
And populate and bring to the world.
That's right.
It's actually just a little bit time consuming.
Yeah. But let's show a quick edit that's been put together here. All right, we're ready?
I'm ready. Make sure it's on the big screen. Oh. Oh, good.
This is awkward, isn't it? Oh, there, that's better, isn't it?
Let's start again. Start again.
You want to start again?
Please.
All right, let's start again.
Please. You were distracting and there's no need to talk over it. Here we go. Oh, there you go. Big guy.
Where's that go? Where's that go? Oh, I can there you go.
How cool was that? That was just a little 2-minute clip.
That's right.
A 2-minute clip.
So that happened last Saturday. Did something happen?
I didn't have body clips on the back.
Ah, there we go. There you go.
So, and one of the best things to come out of it, one of the most also devastating things, was the HR1 GT-E8 conversion. Now, you guys have known that we've been flying this flag for not very long now, actually. But the buggy, must be coming up to its first year, right? This time last year, we won the state titles on its debut.
That's
Remember?
Right. That's
we were at Mork.
Yes.
Now, a year later, we have turned the very same buggy into a touring car.
But it was at the velodrome as a buggy at the beginning of this year.
It was. So it's done a few laps of the velo, but not in this state. And what a ripper. What an absolute ripper. Now, there was a slight oversight on my part, and that is the fact that the fact of the speed controller fan.
Yeah.
Broke that like 3 meetings ago.
Right.
Racing buggy. Because when it buggies, it rough and tumbles and crashes and bangs, right? And I hate cooling fans in off-road, particularly 8 scale. But on 4S with a 16-tooth pinion, racing in buggy conditions, doesn't get hot, doesn't even get warm, right? Let alone go to thermal shutdown. However, we put the 22-tooth pinion on it, and then 6S.
Yeah.
And then within 2 minutes or within 90 seconds, I'd say 4 laps, it was shutting down.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of power going through, right?
Panicking.
Yes.
I know if it had a fan, that wouldn't be the case. But for those 4 laps stints that it was doing, it was looking good, yeah? Amazing. It was every bit as good, if not better, than the HB. And we know how good the HB goes with the, it's got that crusty old Castle Creation gear in it. How good was it on 6S? You just plug it in and it sticks to the track amazing. It does. This was every bit as good. But yeah, I could only do 4 laps at a time, so I was disappointed. But that's what you get for not testing. So we rocked up Saturday. I put a 4S in it. I did about 2 or 3 minutes. Felt really good. Put a 6S in it. I did like 2 laps, of practice, and it felt really good. Pulled it off until the first race.
And we run for 4 minutes, right?
4-minute races. First race went out with the HB. So there was 2 classes for the day. There was small scale and large scale.
That's right.
Small scale was your 10th scale, 12th scale, small stuff. Large scale was GT8s, 7th scale speed cars, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
First race out, I took the HB out because I knew it was going to be absolutely carnage. And I thought, well, by the time that the first heat's finished, there'll only be 6 cars for the next heat, based on our previous experience. But that heat, oh my God, there was 14 cars and I think 12 finished,
which awesome.
Is unbelievable, right? And we raced to the nail, tooth and nail going around. It was
great when
really
there's a whole
good.
heap of cars out there.
Really, especially these big ones, because even the spectators, like, they loved it. And there was another big race meeting on this weekend, the Coleman Cup, which the Yakomo team did really well.
Yes.
However, obviously it probably affected our participant numbers a little bit. However, the spectators was up about 200%.
Yes.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
There were people that
coming to watch.
People
that didn't even know we were on.
No, they didn't know we were on, or they'd just seen our Facebook or our YouTube stuff, and they had to come and check it out. So it was really, really good. We had this young family come out and they put their cars on the jumps. It was really, really good. So, so a complete success. A huge thank you to Tony Gray, Tony Pereiro, Jack Engel, Jeremy Williams, because they really helped. I pulled up at, like 9:45, and they were waiting at the gate for me.
Oh, really?
This didn't start till 1. Right? They were waiting at the gate for me, going, where's the key? Where's the key?
Yeah.
So they helped whippersnip the track, and they blew it down. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah, helped me with the tent and stuff. Tony P helped us prep the rocket car. We fired the rocket car 3 times.
Yes.
And wasn't that, we only had the small rockets, and I thought, it's not going to do anything.
They were pretty impressive too.
They were super impressive. Ended up on its roof once in the infield.
Yes.
No, while it was launched into the infield.
Yes.
Once did it over the back, which was really nice. And then we let the rocket car engineer himself, Tony P, have a go. And he absolutely loved it. So a big thank you to everybody, everybody who turned up and made it a great day. It was a resounding success.
We'll be doing it again.
We'll definitely be doing it again. Will it be? And the jumps.
Like the jumps were the first, weren't they?
Weren't.
Never had jumps before.
We'd never had jumps before. And they weren't small jumps.
No,
when Tony said, Tony Gray said, we're making some jumps.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah.
Bit of work there.
How much work would have gone into them? And obviously he's like an engineer, right? So he's full, like, catted it up and
so 2 aspects. There was one for height.
One for height.
And one for length.
And they were 900 mil wide each, bolted together.
Yes.
And the one that was for height was probably 1.5, 1.3 meters tall.
So you can see from the video before, I might replay it, right? You can see how the cars took it slowly, and then they gave it all.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the X-Max probably proved a little bit too heavy for the ramps and smashed through the ramp. We definitely weakened it. So the X-Max jumped twice. I thought the first time that I'd got it wrong and thought, I won't do that again, and did it again and broke the ramp more.
Yes.
we taped it up, and then it was good for, like, we had 3 or 4 rounds, and then every round the guys would ramp it up. Like Trav Hunt is a lunatic.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's all about getting confidence.
He had a Traxxas Max 4S with minor hop-ups, but he was hitting it at full noise. Him and Jack Engel, oh, my God.
Yeah, for sure.
No? So there you go. What a beautiful day.
Look at this. There's some of the... That was black. But this is the Velodrome chassis now.
This is the Velodrome chassis, yeah.
And the interesting thing is the conversion set comes with all the springs. These are the springs as provided, aren't they?
I didn't even put bump stops in it.
No.
And it didn't have that understeer that
firm.
The HB had. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't just scrubbing out the chassis and running up the side of the hill.
Well, next time around, we'll just have it all sorted. Yeah,
next time I just need an ESC fan, and I'm sure that we'll be able to go for 4 minutes.
Yeah, you just need to make sure it doesn't hit temperature.
Yeah, well, I didn't even factor it. I didn't even think of it. But yeah, with a broken ESC fan, and the hobby wing stuff in this is amazing. It's a sensorless motor.
Yeah,
this thing has been run ragged. Right, 4S, 6S, speed runs, buggy racing. And this is all this is all out of the box stuff.
All standard.
And it's about to be converted back.
Yeah.
Now it's about concentrating on the vintage bash events wise.
Yeah.
And then I've got 2 weeks to turn this into a buggy and go do the 1/8 scale off-road state titles at EMCC. Yeah, as a buggy, obviously. Yeah. So looking forward to it. The HR1 was awesome. The rocket car was awesome. The HB was awesome. The crowd was awesome.
Oh, that was good.
It was really good.
Perfect weather too.
And your bangers were epic.
Bangers.
Your bangers.
Which bangers?
The sausages.
The sausages.
The sausage
You've got to have
sizzle.
sausages. Sausages in bread. That's a must-have. All right, let's go back to this sucker. What do we got? Where were we? Oh, okay, there we are. Shaker wheel was the last one. 850 grams.
That is too heavy.
So it's between 700 and 850.
700 and 850. Let's close the window a fair bit.
Okay. Delzy wants to know how many of those Zuckers we've got left. We've probably got like 6 left, I think.
Not
so
even.
You better get into it.
Not even.
Anthea says 900. That's too heavy. Craig says 1957, which is too heavy.
1957. I think that'll be the year.
Oh, is it?
That's
not
awkward.
The weight.
That's awkward.
I think right there.
I might be corrected.
Is it 57?
It's definitely not a 57, but you are sort of in the ballpark. If that's what you were saying. If you were saying weights, you're way out. But I'm tipping 1957 could be a year. It's just not the year that this one was made.
Steve's asking us to do some slot cars. Well, I could run out there and grab one because we do have some new ones.
We do.
Yeah, we do. We do. Look at this. Need 770 grams.
770. 770 is too light.
777.
777 is also too late.
Oh, there you go. All right. 775 would be too light. 779.
They're going in 2 gram increments. It's going to be a long thing. Isn't it? That's too late. Too
Still
late.
too light. All right, we'll come back to that.
Too late. Too late.
All right. What do you got? Or is it back to me?
You can have a go.
Can we have a go? You sure? Thank you. I might as well stick with Bandai.
Bandai?
Because we had a lot of Bandai turn up.
Did we?
But we got all new.
I thought you were going to get the other stuff.
New Pokemon.
Oh, hello. What are you talking about?
New Pokemon. I don't know much about Pokemon, but we got new ones.
Why not?
And these ones seem to be
Pipluff.
Three kits in one. The 3 versions of the Pokemon.
Is it? Well, it's like 3 different characters. I don't know.
Well, they changed, don't they? Isn't there like a
looks
fighting
like
mode and a non-fighting mode?
I don't know. There's just one in here.
What do we got here?
Looks like a duck. Is that a duck?
Oh, there's one in that one. So this one, what's this? Torterra Evolution Set. So what do we got here? We've got Turtwig, Grottle, and Torterra. It looks like it's got a tree growing out of the,
Is that a monkey?
the shell. Well, you've got a monkey. Yeah. What's that one called?
Chimchar.
What?
Monferno. I like that one.
Monferno.
Monferno.
Infernape.
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 Inferno and ape. I like what they've done there.
It's very you.
Isn't it? It is a bit me. I was going to go the duck, but I like the monkey now. The monkey's definitely more me. That's
There you
also
go.
me, but he's not. There's no angry duck.
No. And so these are basic kits. They're not too difficult to put together. And they're all
Oh, is that why
colour separated.
is that why they're suitable for me? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Is that
Look,
what, is that
the
what you're
age
saying?
is 6+.
Well, that's right. It's about suitable for me.
There you go. And they're all colour separated, so you don't need to paint them.
Oh, the instructions are the box.
That's right, because they're simple.
How
you
good's
don't
that?
You don't need extra printing.
We've got some decals.
There's your monkeys. Oh, there's a bit more in here. Hey, there's a little Pikachu. Why is there a Pikachu?
Oh, you've had me at Pikachu.
Why is there a little Pikachu? That's got me.
Has it?
Where's the show that?
Limited edition Pikachu.
Oh, it does. This
Maybe.
set includes Pikachu.
Every set should include a Pikachu.
There you go. There's Pikachu.
Have a closer look.
It's right there.
Any of the other ones have Pikachu.
Oh, that's the back of him. Hang on.
The back of Pikachu.
There you go. There's a Pikachu there. And then what else we got?
That's great for kids, 6+. Hey,
For sure.
Get them into Gundam nice and early.
Yeah.
Well, not Gundam, but get them into Bandai.
All the different colours.
Nice color palette, isn't it?
Monkey. Yeah, monkey.
Monkey.
That's right.
Infernape.
Infernape. Is that the one you like?
Oh, I actually probably like the middle one. It looks a bit more funky.
That's pretty good. You have 4 little characters.
4.
4.
Not just 3. We thought it was 3.
No, it's 4 characters in a pack. There you go. New Pokemon. There's heaps of Pokemon over there now.
Is there?
Mm.
Any more
Lots of-
guesses? Any more interactions?
Interactions. What do we got?
because I'm going to get my bag.
What am I looking at here? Where were we up to? $7.97.
$7.97.
How's that fit?
That's too late.
That's too late. $8.23 from Retro Rob.
$8.23 is too heavy.
Ah, Dave White, $8.01.
I'm getting confused now. No, it's definitely too late.
8.01 still too light.
I feel like an upgrade, Beach.
Ah.
I don't know that I feel like a Tamiya Sport Tune today.
You don't feel like a Tamiya Sport tuned?
I might look like one, but I don't know.
You go faster?
I want to go faster. I want to go harder.
Do you? What are you doing?
I'm getting stripping off.
What's going on? Oh. Oh.
Look at that. Engage race mode. It's like 3-in-1.
Isn't it?
Have you seen that before?
No.
You wouldn't have seen that before.
No.
That was impressive.
Coyote.
I'm not the only person with one of these T-shirts.
Aren't you?
No.
Who else has got one?
My hero.
Oh.
Tsuchihaga.
Oh.
Mark Reinhardt.
Yeah.
We come from a very select team.
Right. Excellent.
Of Team Coyote enthusiasts.
Now, what is it?
What is it? It is the latest in high-performance electronics.
Is it?
Now, I showed you some bit of prototypes, I think.
Yeah, we have seen prototypes.
You don't have to worry about prototypes anymore, baby.
No, because they're production.
They are production.
What do you got there? What's that?
What have I got here?
What is it?
I'm not sure what
Is
it
that-
is.
is
but
that
I
a-
like it. It's a little towel or something.
Oh, it's a towel.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's
What are you
well,
doing?
you could have put it like it's like going to the jewelers and you get a bit of jewelry.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nice little velvet cloth. They got to have respect.
Okay. You got the Crest 8.
8-scale speedy.
200 amps.
200 amperages.
Yeah, that's pretty.
These have
spectacular, isn't
been
it?
run and tested at the moment by Anthony Caretti. He's
Yes.
gearing up for the South Australian state titles next weekend.
Okay.
And yeah, he's super happy with it. He was out testing on the weekend,
Mhm.
going really good.
Right.
The best thing about these Coyote ESCs
Mm.
that we can tell so far
Mm.
is the efficiency.
Right.
Not only the power and the tunability, but the efficiency.
Mhm.
The run times seem to be up about 20%.
20%.
20%. So whereas you were struggling for runtime of 10 minutes, because the
Yes.
finals for these big buggies are 10 minutes.
Yes.
Nick Lewis tells me that the same battery, same motor, everything, just with the ESC, 12 minutes,
Right.
13 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
So they can comfortably do a warm-up lap,
Mhm.
comfortably start the race and push it to the end knowing that they'll get there.
Okay.
So that's 4S,
Mhm.
8-scale, 4-pole motor, full censored.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Here we have the Crest X or the Crest 10.
Yes. For
This
10 scale.
Is the 10th scale weapon of choice.
160 amps.
160 amps. Team Coyote Australia has recently expanded its newest driver,
Mhm.
Sandy. You might know Sandy.
Mhm.
Sandy has in fact picked himself up one of these, put them in his SP1, and he will be campaigning at the 110th On-Road Nationals at TFTR.
How exciting is that? That's soon too, isn't it?
So
That's the
we
end of
had this
November.
SP1 on last week, didn't we?
We did.
It's going to look beautiful in there. The teal and the rose gold, and it's going to be a good looking package. And Sandy, being a local TFTR boy, is sure to be fast.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what he's driving. He can drive a TTO2 around there pretty quick, I reckon.
He would.
Especially if it had a Coyote Crest 10 in it.
Mm.
So that is really cool. So these are available for sale. I'm not going to open them because there's not that many left.
Yes.
And
Yes. We'll keep them fresh, right?
We'll keep them fresh for people, right? The prototype gears are all off in the team's cars getting tested and run. So I don't have them to do unboxings.
Yes. But get into it because people are already picking these up.
Yeah.
You got more?
I have got more. Well, we got the program box.
Yeah.
I do have one of those open.
Ah.
I'm not sure if I've showed that before.
I think you have.
We had the program box.
Yeah, I reckon.
So that's available because you can either program your new speed controller with both of them use the same program box.
Yes. With
the program box. 4-button, but look at the size of it. It's like
easy to see, easy to use.
The crusty old 1/8 off-roaders. That's stereotypical, but it's true. It's pretty easy.
Fair enough.
And
there's an option.
There is an option. The Bluetooth module.
Bluetooth module. All right. Let's get
Much smaller. And for testing and stuff, you could leave that mounted in the car or else you just plug it in.
And so you just download the B-Tune app onto your phone.
Yep. So you go to the App Store.
Yeah.
And the Team Coyote has a B-Tune app and it's fully just over the phone. Boom.
Right.
over the phone.
Excellent.
You can't leave it plugged in during competition, I don't believe, because of live telemetry and tuning, which isn't allowed. However, you can plug and play in the pits to your heart's desired.
There we go. Where else he got?
And lucky people that get a combo from us, as in a speed controller and a program box, or speed controller and a program module, will get this beautiful little carry case.
It's very smooth, isn't it?
Super smooth, silky,
isn't it?
Do you like it?
I do. Can I take this one home?
Well, if you buy a speed controller and a tuning module, why not?
Okay, that sounds pretty fair, doesn't it?
It does sound very fair. So if you want to talk about it, call in store, jump online, check out our YouTube. We did some bit of unboxing and stuff, I believe, on the units when they first, the prototype samples arrived. I can comfortably say that the prototype units are in fact exactly the same firmware and software as the prototype units, as the commercially available units.
It's got a battery checker in it too.
Battery checker in it as well, yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Goes up to 8 cells.
8 Celeris. The Speedy doesn't. The Speedy is 2 to 4.
Yes, but this itself, is a useful tool.
Is a useful tool.
Yeah, nice.
Battery checker and program boxeroo.
Right.
That is the latest from Team Coyote and Team Coyote Australia.
Oh, wow.
Where Hearns is really proud to have them on board. Really good product worldwide. Got some really fast team drivers.
Yes, and there's more product coming, isn't it?
Yeah. So the next product that will be available will be their range of lipos.
Yes.
The reason that we didn't get them in this time is because they weren't production ready after they'd been off for raw approval. However, you will see some of Team Coyote Australia running them and representing. They are raw approved. I just don't have any available for sale yet. But watch this space. In the next couple of weeks,
more development.
We should have some lipos.
Yes.
A couple of weeks after that, again, the motors are off. The mod motors are ready. So the 4.5s, the 5s, 6.5, 8s, they're all ready. But all the stock motors are off getting raw approved.
Right.
So once they're ready, well, then we'll have motors. So we'll have motors, batteries, speedies, and they will be expanding also, hopefully, into this brand new, I was speaking to them the other week, brand new charging technology that we've never seen before.
Right.
Nobody's ever done before. So, chargers as well.
Excellent.
Team Coyote, get amongst it.
Yeah, nice. Nice. What should we do? Let's get some more on this.
What should we do?
I've got some more guesses.
What is it? Aston Martin DB2.
So Dave said 801, right? It's got to be higher than
Anthony
says 815.
It's higher than 815.
Jeff says 819.
It's lower than 819.
Oh.
So 815 to 819.
Right.
We're in the window.
We're in the window.
We're in the window's getting smaller.
There you go. All right, I got one more thing
we
to show.
We don't know what year it is yet, or color. I want to know what color it is.
Oh, okay. What's the color? What's the year?
I don't know.
What about the engine?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. But let's have a look at this thing.
What is it?
It's a brand new kit from Trumpeter.
I just did that because it's a trumpet. Anyway.
It's an Apache.
Dan would love this. Dan would be losing his mind.
He would be.
Won't he? Over at the Hobby Man, he'll be losing his mind over this.
So the biggest news over the year has been the Apache. All these different brands have been making it. Meng made one, Takom made it, and Trumpeter's got it too.
Jack A is going to have something to say about this.
Isn't he? Yeah, he's always got something to say. But Trumpeter makes some really good kits for a really good value. And it's got photo etch parts, and this is in 35th scale. So it's the same scale as all the little figurines. So it's easy to make a diorama.
35th.
Yeah, 1 to 35. But look how big the box is.
Is it detailed?
Well, you think about a tank is only going to be this big.
How big is it going to be?
It's going to be like this long. Have a look. Let's crack it.
I'm cracking it.
Are you?
I'm cracking it.
All right, let's have a look. All right, that's showing off some of the features. And here is...
What is?
See, it's about the same length. Actually, once the nose goes on, it'll be a little bit longer than the box. That's got to be about 40 centimeters. It's pretty big. It's all happening, isn't it?
Man, stop it.
Yeah, push this aside. I'm going to go in a bit tighter and show what sort of detail this has got.
You show me. Teach me something.
We're
Entertain me.
We're going to look at rivets.
Counting rivets, my favorite.
Where are we? we see these rivets?
Does it
Yeah,
have
probably have
landing gear? How do helicopters sit? Do they sit,
This one's got wheels.
do they sit on wheels?
Oh, I don't know if you can actually see these rivets. There's plenty of rivets here. Let me change the angles. Oh, there we go. They're coming up now. Let me focus that. Oh, I'm going out. There we go. Look how fine they are.
So the engine cover can be opened or closed.
So it's got full engine details in.
Yeah, and a little prop to hold it open. A little prop to
And
hold
these
it
are those
open.
little fine details. They just add so much to the model. Got the panel covers here. And this is where the main undercarriage is. There's this big shock with a wheel under here. And then got the big cannon under this point
Cannon.
for blowing up tanks and stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds a bit deadly.
And that's a little area where Prince Harry used to hang out.
What did he do there?
Well, he was a gunner in an Apache
How
in
do you know?
Afghanistan.
How do you know?
It's worldwide knowledge.
Nan wouldn't have been happy about that.
No, but she sent. Oh, well, she didn't say anything, did she? He went over. Can't remember how many tours he did. I think it was more than one too. You got your rotors. There's heaps of bits.
Lots of bits.
Beautiful, beautiful. There we go. So you got full cockpit details. So that's the hardest thing about helicopters. You're going to have to do all the detail inside, get sandwiched together. Then you have to mask it and then do the rest of it.
So you have to mask the windows afterwards.
After you seal them into here, after you've done the cockpit. There you go. There we go.
I say,
Big trumpeter.
I say Jack A should start getting this ready for
Yep.
Model Expo 2025.
Yes, there's enough time now.
He needs the practice.
That's right.
He wasn't
So-
very happy with his results last year.
You got anything else, or shall we go on to the car?
I'm done.
You're done.
I'm
All
done.
right, we've
Stick
got
a-
the car.
Stick a fork in your
Here's
beach.
the
I'm
car.
done. I'm emotionally distraught.
Here we go. We've got 1952 DB2 Blue by Anthony.
Yes, 1952 indeed.
There you go. There you go. 818 grams.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So,
Who's that?
Anthony Francis Purcell. Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
818.
He guessed the weight.
He did.
Who guessed the year? Was that
Oh, the
same
year?
Anthony?
No, that was Anthony.
Which
Yeah,
one?
that's this Anthony.
The other Anthony.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well
That is
done.
amazing.
Well done. Well, since we've got it here, let's have a close look at it.
Have a closer look. Zoom
All
right
right.
in.
Let's get in. Let's get in tight,
I
eh?
think he got beautiful hands.
Yeah, I know. So, here we go. Who is this made by? This is made by Techno Model.
Techno model.
Techno Model of Italy. And here you go. You got AM, Aston Martin, DB2, 1952. I've got a lot of photo-ish details on this.
A lot of photo etch. I
All right,
love the
let's-
spoked wheels.
So that's a light metallic blue, isn't it?
It definitely is.
Look at how smooth and elegant that shape is.
Sleek.
Sleek, isn't it?
Reminds me of you.
What? Am I sleek?
And elegant.
There you go.
Look at the spokes.
Spoke wheels, photo etch. And you got the big knockoff. You call them knockoff nuts, don't you?
Yeah, knock off wheel nuts.
Here we go. We've got a bit of the grille. There's also folded photo etch. And photo etch for the number plate as well. So I'm going to get it back here into focus. Got the little indicator. Not much interior detail. You got the wooden wheel. See the wooden dash there. What's that thing poking up the top? It's a rear vision mirror.
Rear vision mirror.
And then we've got the door handle. Nice chromey. Okay, that's really nice. Spokey wheels.
Disc brakes.
Yes.
Disc
And
brakes.
then you got those tiny little lights on the back end.
Disc brakes back in 1952.
52. Was that a rarity?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? But yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Aston Martin.
Especially because it's English.
Really? What
Well,
shape of it?
Isn't it beautiful?
Mm,
Aston Martin makes some beautiful cars.
don't they? Was there ever a DB3? And
Right.
there was a 4, wasn't there?
I don't think there was a 3. I think there was a 4, definitely a 5.
Yes.
That's what Bondi had, wasn't it? Had a
Yeah.
Vantage and a 5.
And there was no 6, but there was a 7. There was no 8, and then there was a 9. And then is there an 11?
11?
No.
Yes.
Oh, there is.
There's no 10.
No 10. Well, there you go. There we go. That's the Techno model DB2.
Duh.
Metallic blue,
If you were
1952.
If you were French. Duh.
Is it?
I think so.
I did say A.
Ah.
You're just making it up now.
Ah.
It sounds like a pirate. Are you a French pirate? I don't know, maybe. All right. What about the cheese?
Stealing cheese worldwide.
There we go. All right, that's all we got, isn't it?
I'm Brett from Hearns.
I'm BJ.
And thanks for watching episode what must be only described as 230.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is it? I think it's one of those even numbers.
That is 230. Big thank you to TFG and Tim Keeler for zooming in for us.
That's right. Best of luck to the team out there.
And the club and everybody who attends. Yeah.
Should be good fun. It'll dry off, I'm sure.
It will.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks
See you next
for
time
watching.
around. Bye-bye.